Hello friends, welcome again at way2testing.com and my name is Chandan. So tomorrow we have discussed no, yesterday we have discussed about page object model and today we will discuss about data driven framework. So what is it? Suppose that there is a case that you need a data from somewhere and you want to enter it data in your website or in some web page multiple time. Then this framework will come into the existence and you will see a lot of scenario while working with this in Selenium. This framework is too much useful, and also this session will be covered in the two parts, part A and part B, because in part 1 I will let you know how to uh, p- create a data driven framework using the text engine annotation, which is data provider, and in the part 2 I will let you know how to get the data from some file like the XLS file and Word file from your machine and fill that data in your web page or website. So let's suppose I have a scenario that open Facebook and enter username, enter password, click login button, click login button, and verify that we are getting the logged in or not, whether username password are working, combination is good or not. So you can do a lot of stuff here, but I will cover only that. And in your real life, you will get a lot of scenario while working with this. So let's move on Eclipse and let's create a class. I will give it name as ddfw. And as we know, while working with the test ng, we do not need public main method. So I will not import my main method. As usual, I will create the driver as global, and then I will use my annotation test, and I have to import it. Yeah, and then I will create a method public void f, and what this method will do, it will simply open the browser. Oh, you have to import the text engine notation also. So to import the browser, you have to write driver is equal to new Firefox driver, and you have to import the Firefox driver also in Selenium. Then I will open my browser. So driver dot some issue driver dot get. I have to enter the URL http www dot facebook.com. Now I will find the username and password. Driver dot find element by ID, because XPath I have taken a lot of time. So this here I will take the ID, and then what I will do, I will enter some value. So send keys, there will be some string value. Same thing I will do with my password. So copy it, paste it, and then I will click the login button. Driver dot find element dot by dot xpath, and then click on it. Dot click. Now I have to inspect the element. How I will do that? I will go to the Facebook. I will type this URL and I will use my firewall to inspect these all elements. So right click on it, inspect element via firewall. You will get a ID from here, which is email, and also do the same for the password and this password. Again you have to right click here, inspect the element, get the ID which is pass. You can use anything else like the XPath or something else, whatever you want to prefer. Then login button, I will get the XPath of this one. For button, it is a good practice to use the XPath, because most of the time it will not work if you will use something else, and you will waste a lot of time while searching why it is not working. So, oh sorry, I have to soft code it, not the hard code it. So I have to pass here some value like string, give some name like UID for username, comma string pwd for password. Means whenever this method will be called, you have to enter these two values. Write it here. Now for UID, because string I have defined earlier, so no need to write the string. So I have done these all things. Now I need these all data from somewhere, means data provider annotation. What I will do? Simply I will just create a data provider annotation, which is data capital P provider, and then I will give some name to it, like name is equal to Chandan. You can give any name. I am giving my name, and then I will create an 2D object 2D, and I will give it name as get data, and inside that method I will perform some operation. This is error because I have not imported data provider annotation, so import it here. Now inside the get data, write object 2D, then my data is equal to new, create an object for it, object, and give the size of it. I need only one row and two column because I'm covering only one scenario, and if you want to use multiple data, you can give the size as per your requirement. Then my data means 0th row and 0 column will have the data is equal to C Chauhan 32, which is my Facebook username. Then again my data 0 row and first column I want to give some value, which is my password. I am entering the wrong password, so it will test will become pass, but login will get failed. My data. So I have returned my data. What it will do? It will open the Firefox. It will start from here, but I have to also give it name as data provider. I have to specify that this test animation will get the data from this data provider. Now when test ng start will reach at the test, it will get to know that I am gonna to use the data from data provider whose name is Chandan. It will start searching the data provider whose name is Chandan. It will come here, sorry for that. Now for the 0th row 0 column, it will get the value C Chauhan. It will fill that value here, and also for the second element it will get this value and fill it here. And for multiple, you can enhance the size of your array, object array, like 2 row 4 column, something else. You can do these all things. More experiment on this. Let me run this program, and let's see what is happening. I'm again saying that this login will get failed, and due to incorrect password. It is an error because I have some issue in my previous code, so don't just ignore it. Yeah, it is running. I should maximize the browser, but don't worry, it will run also in the small browser. In my next tutorial, which is very much important and useful, please have a look, where I will let you know how to get the data from Excel file and fill that data in your website. Look, the login will get failed because I have entered the wrong password, but my test have passed because the steps whatever I have written are proper. If you can see also the result here like that. If I will enter the correct password here, my test will get passed. So thanks for watching, but it is not yet completed. In the next tutorial I will let you know from how to get the data from some file. Thank you for watching.